Hello! Join us on a thrift store adventure to central Minnesota. Today, we are starting in Fergus Falls at Someplace Safe thrift store. The bric-a-brac section of the store was tidy and a decent variety, although it was somewhat small. The clothing section was also tidy and well sorted from the racks that I looked through. The men's section was small, but there were some quality brands and prices were low. The highlight of this store is this pair of Converse Runstar Motions in the Lime Twist colorway. Somehow these things were unlaced with tag and they were in my size. I found a comp that sold in October of 24 for $79 when you include shipping, which is how you would calculate that because that's how money works. I only paid $10. I would have bought these even if they weren't in my size, just for resale value alone, because some of the prices listed online are crazy. That's all we bought at our first stop, and then it was off to our next stop. Up next was a huge antique store, appropriately called Now and Then Antiques and Collectibles. According to their Facebook page, they have 4 floors with over 20 different dealers. This place was incredible. There were so many cool things that it was almost a brain overload. I did end up buying a 1920s Hercules powdered dynamite box for my sister for her birthday. I didn't take any videos or pictures of it, but here's about what it looks like. Otherwise, we didn't find anything that we had to have, but it was definitely a worthwhile stop and was a ton of fun to just walk around and look at everything. Literally right down the street on the same block was this place called Past and Present Home Gallery. This antique store boasts 3 levels and over 13,000 square feet of showroom. This store was another blast to just walk around and look at everything. Downstairs there was a she shed and a man cave that was behind this huge vault door. Again, a ton of unique items and super fun to just walk around and take it all in. We did find one item here, which is this 1970s ceramic squirrel made in West Germany that we paid $12 for. Next up, Bemidji. Union Station Thrift. Perfect. This store has a perfect 5-star rating on Google, and I can see why. This is the cleanest and coziest thrift store I have ever been in. It felt more like an upscale boutique than a thrift store. The prices here were very reasonable though. I bought this pair of sunglasses for only $3. This store gets a 5 out of 5 from me, and I hope to go back someday. After a quick Dunkin' stop, we made our way into Agape 316 Thrift, which unfortunately I did not get any interior footage of. But this is a pay what you can thrift store, and we picked up this heavy LL Bean shirt that retails for $70 and this J. Crew shirt that even just used on eBay goes for over $36. We paid $5 each, so $10 total, which I felt was a good deal. Right next door was First City Antique Mall. This was a fairly standard antique mall with multiple different vendors, all with a large variety of items for sale. I particularly enjoyed these hand-sculpted babies. And of course, uranium glass is always a favorite. We did find 2 more squirrels here, and if you can't tell by now, my wife collects squirrels. We paid $10 for the larger one and $4 for the smaller one. Our last stop was a store called the Yard Sale Shop. This store had a killer vibe and some really niche items. We did not make any purchases here, but it was a very fun visit. To wrap up this video, I just want to thank everybody who's made it this far. This is my first foray into a more vlog/IRL style video. I did 99% of the recording for this video on my phone, and I definitely did not record everything that I should have or that I even wanted to, but being new to this, I just kind of forgot sometimes. I have purchased a new camera, so expect quality to increase, and I do want to continue doing this, and I promise you I will get better about showing off more of the stores and the finds, as well as some on-camera footage. Please feel free to share any feedback or suggestions you may have in the comments, and also if you would like to subscribe if you have not already. Peace.